What's going on, brothers and sisters, people from the ESPN De OCHO chat? We coming back at you right now because it is now week number 5, numero cinco, numero quinto. You already know, but we are in week number 5, people. So I feel like let me just say a couple little comments here and there about what's kind of going on, what kind of happened. So basically, what has happened is we're dealing with a lot of injuries right now with a lot of people. Okay, a lot of players right now are getting hurt. A lot of people are upset of the fact that their players cannot play any defense. People are upset of the fact that basically players are just getting hurt. So, I mean, it's part of the game, yes, but it is a pretty much a fat ass bitch, like, because you just don't want to deal with injuries. Like at the end of the day, this is fantasy. We don't want to deal with injuries, you know what I'm saying? So, on that note, let's get into these matchups because I am very excited to start the week, especially with the Rams playing today. So, I think that'll be pretty dope. Let's get this going. We got Josh right now who is going up against Gabe. I'm Yo Pimp, who basically won by he dominated Rich, right? That's what Josh would say right now. So I'm quoting and I'm speaking on the behalf of Josh's little presence, but Josh will say that he dominated Rich last week. So basically, he's gonna lose this week to Josh because if we're looking at the schedule, I mean at the player right now, let's go with Gabe. I am your pimp. Sorry, let me break down the records right now. Josh is at 3-1. Gabe is at 2-2. So Gabe got Lamar Jackson, Alvin Kamara, Taylor, Keenan Allen, Kobe Myers, the Kobe Meyer guys again. Tight end Mark Andrews and Damian Williams, who I mean we're getting into a habit of spending a lot of dough for these running backs. I get it, man. Like David Montgomery left. He got hurt. He's gonna miss at least 5 to 6 weeks. This fool's gonna. I think he's a good replacement, on my opinion, me personally. But it's a lot of money, man, and this is a long season. But I get it. If you are in kind of a desperate situation where you are 2-2, I wouldn't say 2-2 is a desperate situation, but I understand it. Spend that capital if you got it, but just don't expect too much out of it just because. Yeah, whatever. Just fuck it. I'm talking like a downer. My bad, Gabe. Going into Josh, Justin Herbert. That's why we don't drop QBs, people. We don't drop QBs, okay? We don't drop QBs like this by any chance, okay? Aaron Jones is questionable, dealing with, I think, a foot or a hip injury, ankle injury, and then Swift still dealing with his hip injury. Corey Davis, who, I mean, you like the matchup, but you don't love the player. So, David, what's his name? Dante Johnson. He's clearly the number one right there. Travis Kelsey should bounce back. CEH, I mean, you want to start him, but you don't really feel great starting him because it's Buffalo. So, But who do I got winning right here, man? On some real, real shit. If these running backs of Josh do not play, I mean, I don't like the bench at all. So for me, I'm just like, yo, I don't like those running backs. I look at the wide receivers right here. I mean, I like Keenan Allen every week, no doubt. I like Mark Andrews, but you got a good tight end too. I like the flex with Williams. I think he has potential, especially with Vegas not being such an elite defense. Somebody once told me they were top 10 defense. I looked them up. They were like in the 20th. But it's okay. They're playing better is what is important. The Raiders are playing better. They took an L last week, but it should be a good week this week for the Raiders. So who do I got winning right here? I'm going to go with the upside right here. I'm going to go with Gabe. I'm rolling with Gabe right here as a winner. I know that's how I kind of, I didn't say I was going to start off like that. But, hey, Gabe is going to win because he dominated last week. All right, so we're going on to the next game. We got the undefeated guy right here, one glute Mondo, going up against Dangerous, who is not dangerous at all. Let me tell you guys that. And when we talked about injuries already before, this guy's the definition of injury. Him and some other guy we'll get into later. But this guy, Jesus, he's going through it right now. He's going through it, but he does have some opportunity coming down because his players are coming back from some injuries. So we look at Mondo 4-1 going up against Jesus 2-2. Okay, Jesus has Russell Wilson, Latavius Murray, who clearly looks like the number one back right there. Miles Sanders, who is in a hot seat right now. As a fantasy owner, you do not want to be a part of this. Richard did a great job of trading him at a great time. He basically had one good game, and he sold you on that, man. You know, I'm starting to believe Richard is a good salesman because he'd be selling that shit at the right time to the right people, and then he gets the ultimate reward. So people need to start waking up. OBJ, or maybe it's just Richard. Maybe it's just Richard's talent. Maybe Richard is a good salesman. Fuck it. OBJ, Adam Thielen, Schwartz as a tight end because his tight end died. It went to the IR. Logan Thomas for the Washington Skins. Yeah, Ruggs. I think Ruggs is maybe finally a startable wide receiver right now in the league. I wouldn't say our wide receiver two, but I would say, sometimes you could put him on the flex on some real shit, and I think this is the time you put him on the flex. Looking at the other side, Mahomes against Buffalo, Henderson should have a good game today. Mike Davis is completely fucking trash. I'm glad I called that one. Let me just say that. My God, what a terrible running back. Uh, but he's 4-1. He's been ducking motherfuckers, no doubt, because yeah, never mind. Justin Jefferson, D Hop, Amari Cooper is dealing with an injury, but he is trying to keep on playing for Mondo. I don't know what it is, but he and Mondo got a connection. Kyle Pitts looking like a complete bust. I told you, Mondo. History shows and proves young tight ends, rookie tight ends do not produce. So thank you for taking the risk. I just hope nobody fucking trade. I just hope you don't trade bait somebody for that shit. I like that you still got a good bench. I mean, honestly, realistically, three of your running backs are, if a situation happens where the other running backs get hurt, you are looking at the ultimate reward right there. So who do I got winning this game, son? I mean, I don't like this specific player, but I can't really see it. I mean, I like Adam Thielen. I like Ruggs. As a flex, like I said, Latavius Murray might give you some points. I feel like he can. Russell Wilson against the Rams, you don't love it, but I think you have some opportunity. He does have some decent competition, and Amari Cooper doesn't play. I mean, I still like one of his flexes too, or even maybe go double tight end. I mean, I'm sorry, man. I can't be biased, bro. I gotta go with Mondo. Mondo's gonna win, bro. I'm sorry, bro. On some real, bro. Like, yes. It's just, this guy. Sometimes we all get lucky, but he don't want to see me. All right, going up to the next game, we got Emery right here, man. 0-4, going up against Do Not Get Mad Turo, who was 2-2. Oh, and just to stop you guys real quick, but Mondo was clearly saying that basically he dethroned King Henry, and now he's on maybe the repeat that he feels right now that he's going undefeated. That's what Mondo is saying, okay? And Turo, I mean, we're looking at Turo right here. He might be in a great spot. We look at his team right now. Tom Brady, Miami. They won last week. A tough win last week. Zeke, who's dealing with a bit of an injury, but he returned to practice already. Derrick Henry, who is the number one running back right now, and he's got another favorable matchup with Jacksonville. Jamar Chase, Mike Evans, Kittle, who is looking like is not the same Kittle as before, man. I mean, someone's got to say it, bro. You like the production as far as like the tight end, like legit, like 11 targets on 4 receptions is the targets are great, but the receptions aren't. But at the end of the day, there's not a lot to choose by as far as tight end in the shopping bag right now. So if you look at his flex, which is Mike Williams, he should have a bounce back game. But this is what I was kind of fearing with that shit, like with Mike Williams, because it's like you've been looking at Mike Williams get hot, but also Eckler hasn't been too hot, and usually when Eckler's hot, because they do like running the ball, uh, they're pretty successful at that. So with Mike Williams, it's like they're looking for Keenan Allen, and then they're looking for Mike Williams. So he's like basically the third option in that offense, realistically speaking. But I mean, as a flex, you ain't too mad. You know what I'm saying? So, looking at the other team, we got Aaron Rodgers, Gibson, who's dealing with a real injury, from what I'm hearing. Kenny Gainwell, who's the backup running back for the Eagles, but that is where we at right now. Okay, Devontae Adams, Robert Woods gets the start. He gets a sneaky start today. Okay, he's feeling it. Emery's feeling good. As a Rams fan, you gotta feel good, Emery. Play your players with confidence, and they should play with confidence. You know what I'm saying? Knox, look at you played him with confidence, and he's been killing the game. He's like walking up in there. He's in the number 6 tight end right now. And Moonley, I like him, the wide receiver for Chicago, but he is dealing with a bit of an injury right now. And basically, he's limited to his groin. So, I mean, you do have some benches. Calvin really officially ruled out real early right there. And you know, Brandon and you just you can't trust him, bro. You can't trust him. I get it, bro. You want to trust, you want to be confident also, but let's be realistic also, bro. You can't start that motherfucker, bro. Who do I got winning, bro? Honestly, it's gonna be Turo. I mean, even if Zeke don't play, doggy, I mean, you know, yeah, it's gotta be Arturo. Going up into the next game right here, we got Rich, who the fuck is that guy? But who the fuck is this guy? Is the guy who's been losing 2 times in a row. But knowing Rich, it shouldn't really be much of a problem. He's had his downs, he's had his ups. So we're looking at Frankie right now. He's 0-4. Okay. Frankie did not. I'm gonna just tell you the last time I tell you this, just because Justin Herbert had a good game last week, and Derek Carr basically. I mean, he didn't have a ugly game, but he had 14 points. As a QB, you do not want that. Okay, so do not drop a QB like that ever again, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody learns from this experience, because Marcos might be in the same predicament. You know what? Let's not even speak that fool's name right now. But yeah, Saquon Barkley, Naheem Hines, third down and Renfro. Nikhil Harman, Dallas Goedert, and Devontae Parker, who is dealing with an injury right now, so he's limited. And Will Fuller just got sent to the IR again. Holy shit, dog. But there is a big butt right there behind Frankie. And I don't mean his butt personally, because that motherfucker got a flat ass cake. So, you know, he might get A.J. Brown. That's his name, right? Yeah. A.J. Brown, T. Higgins, and Claypool, maybe. But honestly, if you get these two guys back, especially with some matchups going on right now, where Green Bay can't guard anybody, and they lost their best corner, A.J. Brown comes back with the Jags, who literally can't guard anybody, especially that big man. So if you put those guys in, all of a sudden this team doesn't look so bad. His running backs are very struggling and very suspect, though. But Saquon should be there. You don't like you don't love it, but you like the matchup because it's a division game. But Dallas has been playing pretty tough. So, yeah, he has upside. As we know, Richard likes to set up his lineup later, but we could always kind of predict and mesh his schedule right here. I mean, his lineup for the game, for the video. So if you look at Kyler Murray, Cook, who I believe hasn't practiced yet. Let's get that inside real quick. Sits out on Wednesday, so he might. I'm pretty sure he's gonna practice this today or this weekend. Eckler, who just came off an amazing game. Brown, who's been maybe low-key a real talented wide receiver that we just low-key slept on, and Richard just got lucky on. Maybe that could be the case. Cook gets to start right there at the tight end position because Gronk is officially dead. And basically, we're looking at a flex and a wide receiver right here. So you look at this guy's bench, and you like James Conner, Damian Harris. Okay, you like both of those guys. I mean, James Conner, San Francisco is kind of falling apart right now. Houston has been fell apart, and it's New England. I believe the defense is really, really good. I mean, they're going to give the offense a lot of opportunities. So you got some options right there. I mean, Robbie Anderson has been a complete disappointment, and it's sad because I was one of those people that actually tried to draft Robbie Anderson. So it's crazy, you know. It's really crazy. Tim Patrick should have a good game, honestly. Julio Jones is looking like he's not gonna play. So that's the problem with drafting these older gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? But who do I got winning? I'm gonna go with the fucking guy who can't catch a break. I'm gonna go with the guy who catches a break this week. I'm gonna go with Frankie going and winning his first game of the motherfucking season, bro. Richard, there's nothing against you, bro, but I just like these players who might win, might. That's a big motherfucking might. So going on to the next game. Let's get mine out the way before we get into the game of the week. But I'm going with myself, who I am currently 2-2, and Marcos, who is also 2-2. So I feel like this is gonna be a good game. I got two of my studs going on tonight, which is you know what? Hold on, that's fucked up. Let's do this right. Looking at Marco's team, Josh Allen, you gotta love the matchup right there against KC. But if we know Marcos, he might even play Jalen Hurts. I don't know. Who is this? Javonte Williams. Is Melvin Gordon still playing? I hope so. Chuba Hubbard. You know, that guy. Let me say something about the Eagles. The Eagles have been looking very, very bad. This game is in Carolina, though, but the Eagles should play tough against this game. All right. Plus, the Eagles play Carolina a lot throughout the years, so they're already, they put up a good fight. Hill, he officially broke out last week. Can he do it again against Buffalo? I don't think so. Can he give you a touchdown? Hell yeah, I can see that. Stephon Diggs, KC, you love that. Noah Fant is a great tight end right there. Devontae Smith had a great game last week. So overall, that team is pretty intact. It's not a bad team, and there's upside on that team, okay? For sure. Because we all know Josh Allen's not getting any less than 27 points. In fact, he's going to get most likely more. Stephon Diggs is going to get more than 15. So we got to already know those measurements. Looking at my other team, I got Matthew Stafford against Seattle tonight. It's saying it's going to rain, but it always rains in fucking Seattle, so fuck it, whatever. You got to just say, fuck it, it's a division game, and just hope it's not fucking lightning and striking in that motherfucker. Najee Harris is a quiet, he left out of the top 3. Never mind, he is now a top 4 running back, but he was quietly in that circle. James Robinson is going again, getting the start for my guy, a top 10 running back right now at the moment. Cooper Kupp gets the start today too. I think he gives me a bounce back game. He's still the number 1 wide receiver right now. If you look at this guy's targets, it's insane, bro. 10, 11, 12, 13 targets. Holy fuck. You just can't fucking not play that fucker. Terry McLaurin against New Orleans, but it is in Washington. New Orleans has a good run-stopping defense, but they have been kind of letting people throw the ball around. The fact that this is in Washington, the fact that maybe Gibson might not play, the fact that I do believe they will have to throw it for a good amount of times. I think that's why I like Terry McLaurin in this case, but I don't really see him having a great game. Maybe like a mid-low double-digit game. We got Darren Waller, who gave me a fantastic game. In fact, he gave me his projection, which was 14 points. Okay, so I like that. He's a tight end. He's gonna start no matter what, so whatever. I don't even look at that for. And I'm thinking about either Zach Moss, or I might even be thinking about Cortland Sutton, maybe Antonio Brown. I don't know. I got these 3 little flex spots, but I do like Zach Moss. KC can't stop the run for shit, and Zach Moss is exactly what they need for that. He's a power runner. He's gonna fucking stiff arm. He's gonna put his shoulder down on people, and he's most likely gonna win that battle because he's a big motherfucking guy. So who do I got winning? I got myself winning. I mean, let me put on the shades real quick. Let me kick back because last week I won, and I'm feeling pretty confident. The Dodgers, say playoffs. Yeah, they're in the playoffs, I guess. And I'm feeling good, and I feel like I gotta end the show with the game of the week with the shades on. You know what I'm saying? So we look at the game of the week. I wanted to put this one as the game of the week because I feel like there's a good amount of stake right here. Okay, so right now we got Joe going up against Oscar. Joe is 2-2. Oscar is 3-1 right now. Okay, so basically, I decided to be the game of the week because Mondo. I don't know why I'm thinking about that. That fucking one glued ass motherfucker. Oscar is 3-1, and he's been playing well. He has, and he's got some decent matchups again. Because if you look at his team, Dak Prescott, New York, Nick Chubb, he's a start every time. Cordell Patterson's not giving you 31 points. I'm sorry to break it down to you. David Moore should be fine. If Slade follows him, who knows? Godwin has been playing good, but not explosive, okay? I believe he hasn't given you he's given you one 21-point game, but that's about it. That's what I mean. DK Metcalf was not injured. Now he's not injured, so he's looking good. You start DK all the time, even up against the Rams, okay? Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Lockett. I'm pretty sure Lockett's gonna play, and he's gonna get the outside. So and T.J. Hawkinson, sorry, T.J. Hawkinson is nice. He's dealing with a bit of an injury right now, but this is the problem about basically having players that mean a lot to the team, but the team itself is garbage. Okay, this is the problem because it's like they're hurt, and then do they even want to risk injury again or risk even like getting hurt for the long term? That's the shit too. It's a realistic point of view, but it's fantasy for us. And then you look at the other team right here with Joe, Kirk Cousins, who should have a better game. It's Detroit. Kareem Hunt, who has been really, really good, and Baker Mayfield looks like he's hurt, so they're looking to run the ball, and this is the guy to do it also. He's been fucking pretty much killing the game. Josh Jacobs, surprisingly, the amount of touches he got, that's good though. CeeDee Lamb, Tyler Boyd, McKissick, or Gizicki, there you go, McKissick, and Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett, I mean, you just start these division games. You know what I'm saying? You got to put these games in the division motherfucking line. So you start these motherfuckers straight up. You know what I'm saying? So who do I got winning this game? I'm going to go with motherfucking Joe. Since I'm over here picking all the people that are projected to lose, let's pick them to win. You can't even see my eyes, can you? You can't look at my eyes. Yeah, let's pick these guys to win. So I'm going to go with Joe. Oscar don't even like him when I pick him, so he's going to be excited, I guess. But, Joe, I got you winning. Oh, man. Let's just hope no one else gets hurt. Let's just hope that this is a week that all of our players perform, everyone plays well, nobody gets hurt. Let's just manifest that, and it will start by today. Of course, the only players that I want doing good today is my players. I don't know if Marcos has any players. I don't think he does, but you know, for everyone that's playing today, let's just all have a good game. Everyone have a good day. Everyone be blessed. Everyone stay safe, and yeah, take care.